Welcome back to MooMooMath. Today we are going to look at the second type of factoring, which is factoring by grouping. Okay, when do you use factoring by grouping? You use it when you have 4 terms. You've got too many, so you need to divide them into small groups. So I'm going to group mine, the first 2 together, and then the back 2 together. And the back 2, I'm going to include the sign with this third term right here. Okay, so now I'm just going to look for a GCF. So let's try to find the GCF of each group. Let's see, the GCF of 3x cubed y squared and 15xy. See, that would be a 3, an x to the first power and a y to the first power, because when you're factoring out GCFs, you want to take the lowest exponent. Okay, we're dividing each one by the GCF, so I'm going to write a 3xy under each term. Let's see, that's going to leave me with an x squared y minus, let's see, it's going to give me 5. The x's and the y's are gone. Okay, now I do that with the first group. Now I'm going to ignore my first group, and I'm just going to focus on the second binomial, these 2 terms. What's my common factor here? Well, let's see, 8 goes into both 40 and itself, so let's take out a positive 8. And you always want to take out whatever sign that is. And then I have an x squared y, and this one doesn't have any variables. So I actually can't take out any variables at all, just a coefficient. So once I divide those, let's see, my 8's are canceled, and I'm left with x squared y minus, well, 40 divided by 8 is 5. Okay, so let's see what we have. We've taken out a GCF out of each of the 2 original groups, and now notice what's left in parentheses. X squared y minus 5, x squared y minus 5. So these are now common factors. So let's take out an x squared y minus 5 and see what we have left once we factor that out. Well, what's left is 3xy plus 8. 3xy plus 8. And there we go. We are done factoring by grouping.
Thanks for watching, and you may enjoy this next video on a different way to factor.